Tim Dog,
What's
you're in the
good,
dark.
YouTube? It's your boy, Showstopper, man. And Big Gamer Small Talk is here. Y'all, it's a lot to talk about. It's a lot to talk about. Thanks, crap, for messing me up, but it's all good. But it's a lot to talk about.
Because Tim was almost on
You
camera.
sure did.
I was trying to tell Tim. I was like,
But,
dude, your camera's on.
But it's all good. But everybody, we got a lot to talk about. What we got, crap?
Dude, well, we got so much going
What
on
we got,
today. A lot of stuff. A lot of people are obviously going to want to talk about this Phil Spencer thing, but I say we wait a couple minutes and let everybody kind of join us before we jump on that. Have you guys played or heard about the Xbox One Dash getting delayed? Because that was a site actually ran with that story, and then actually Mike Ibarra came out and said, no, that's not the case. It is a little bit glitchy. I mean, what is your guys' thoughts on that? I mean,
on Windows 10.
On the Xbox One, the new dashboard.
Oh,
yeah,
well.
Yeah, because I have.
Okay.
With it. Yeah,
my issues with it is that it kicks you everything just about. I know it's it's in beta and we are testing it out right now. But everything you go in, it'll kick you right back to the home screen, or it'll freeze on you, and you got to restart your dang on and everything. So it's a lot that they have to work on with that before they send it out to the masses. You ask me, I mean a lot. But that's my thoughts on it. Go ahead.
With me, shit. First, I'm saying I like. Of course, it's pretty. It's nice. It makes everything simple. I like how it had everything grouped together. But I got the download, and then I couldn't install any more games. Nothing. I don't know. Like I picked up Rock Band with nothing installed. Kept giving me 802 errors. I got hella space. So what I don't like, they need a better way of besides reporting or forum. Because when you call Xbox, they tell you to report some shit before you gotta wait for somebody to email you back. They need better customer service when it comes to that. You know what I mean? Because as soon as you tell, 1-800 for my Xbox, hey, I got the new update. Me personally, I got the new update, and now I can't download any games. Oh yeah, here's a link. You gotta leave a post a message on the link on the forum. Like what the I mean, they need to do better with that. You know what I mean? But
well, you can report it right on the dash, like report
it was not
right off the dash.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying. But you can put. I need somebody to talk to, but shit ain't working. You understand what I'm saying? I understand that the channels to report it, but your shit is come on, your system's down. You want somebody to talk to, walk me through this shit. Fuck me reporting the problem on the dash. They might get back to me in 3 days later. Like what I'm doing with my Xbox.
I haven't seen anybody get back to me at all. I mean, I reported a bunch of shit.
You know what I mean? You've been, somebody else, somebody on Twitter, I had to unplug my external hard drive and do a hard reset twice. But it'd be nice to be able to talk to someone. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what. The way I look at it is this, and I got a lot to say on this thing. I've been on Twitter for quite a bit about it, and I've been reporting every day. I put 3-4 things in there, maybe more. Via the right on the Xbox Dash, and I know I gotta say this disclaimer because people hit me with this right away. I understand, believe me. I spent 20 minutes reading over the disclaimer of what you're getting into before you got into it. I understand that, but there's a lot of us in the preview program. This isn't like a handful that's selected. There's a lot of people, and a lot of us. One of the things I say as a pro is that we're all hardworking. Everybody goes to work every day. Everybody busts their ass, and when you come home, you want to enjoy the system, whether it's something you enjoy it for gaming or the media services or whatever, or even sitting down with your family watching a Blu-ray. And I just think that I really hope they're ready by November because, to be honest with you,
I don't think so.
I don't see how it's going to happen. There's just way too I can't even watch a Blu-ray with the family. Like it kicks me out, kicks me back to dashboard. I think the other thing is if it was just the 4, 5, 6, 10 bugs we're all complaining about, you go, listen, calm down, it's not a big deal. But I'm also looking at the architecture. The tiles are out of whack. There's the leaderboard thing's not even in there anymore. Your home personal screen that you put on there. When you get to games and apps, doesn't show
It messed
up.
up your voice commands. Your voice commands is trash.
Oh my
right
God, Connect is not even Connect is not even there.
Super fast, but it just doesn't work. Like,
dude, I'll tell you this much. Yeah, Connect is fucked up with that new dash, right? Like I'm like, Xbox, go to this, and fucking launches some weird ass game. Like, oh, go to Dear God, huh? No, I don't want to fucking play that shitty game. Come on, man.
I mean, listen,
You're just gonna tell me what I'm gonna play.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's like
what's wrong with this?
Yo, you don't want to play that crap, gamer. You want to play this. You don't want to go to Hulu.
This is like Xbox.
But you know what I don't? What I don't like is that people are going to the extreme with it. Like, oh, this new update is crashing your console, blah blah blah. You in a beta,
right?
You know what I'm saying? People are in beta. They take out this before you even accept the beta. They say you're gonna experience X, Y, and Z, and they give you a whole bunch of things. You can choose to join it. You can choose not to join it. We chose to join in, so it's no reason to complain about it. We in a beta. This is what we are trying to work out with everybody else to be able to enjoy it.
I think you're 100% right, but there has to be a comma, but, because we all play betas. Okay, the Star Wars beta is out right now. The Battlefront, that shit ain't broken. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be fine little bugs, a couple of hiccups. Hey, I don't like my tile so big. Hey, can you make it when I say this is faster? This shit's like X1 on, and it's like, go fuck yourself. And you're like, wait, what? What?
But you know what? But you know what? I'm going to tell you like this, though, Mooch. We've been in a lot of betas, and we ain't have hardly this many problems. It's just this beta, you got to remember, this is a massive upgrade.
I agree. So
you expect a lot, you know what I'm saying, coming from this, you know, because we went from one system to a whole new one now. So it's going to be bugs. I anticipated the bugs. Like, okay, this is just what I got to ride with. I'm going to keep writing them. I'm going to keep letting them know what I find. So we can iron it out, because I know update is what's going to come. But everybody going to the extreme saying, it's trash, that little stuff. Don't join the beta.
No, I know it's nice. I'm not saying that. The whole Windows thing, that's nice. But what they need to do, they need a call center. You can leave your problems, but when something's drastic, like you can't download your games anymore, you know what I mean? Fuck leaving this on the board and wait. I just spent $150 on goddamn on play Rock Band, and I can't install nothing and wait. And that's some real out borderline Steam shit there. I'm calling goddamn the hotline 1-800 for my Xbox. I get some motherfucker from Saudi Arabia. Hello, Xbox.
They be cracking me up, boy. They be like,
hello, what's funny is
welcome to Xbox.
they changed their name to that too. They're with that accent, but they're like, my name's Steve or John, and I'm like, right, John.
I'm Steve.
They need to change that, because when you call them and you tell them that you're in the beta and the preview program, they won't even help you.
Yeah.
That needs to change. I'm not talking about minor little bugs, and of course that's expected. It's a beta. We're here to test it out. But when shit, ain't working no more, my Xbox, give me the red ring of death or whatever, I'm just updated. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, can I talk to somebody? Like, that there needs to change.
They be giving me the runarounds. I can hardly understand them. I be sitting here like,
I hate it. I'll call back.
I need what I need to do with my Xbox. They be like, well, hold on, let me think. You just hear a whole bunch of typing, like,
yeah.
You're like, dang.
That accent is thick. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's some crazy.
They
gotta reroute us to like some American people before we can get through that a lot quicker.
I was like, kind of like, I think maybe like after 6 or something.
Yeah, about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm like, goddamn, hello. Ding, 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 ding. Like, nah, I need to talk. So, like, come on, bro. Goddamn, I was pissed off. Like,
hey, a lot of people think we don't talk bad on Xbox, but here we are. So far, the whole show has been pretty much just us bitching about Xbox. It's probably going to get a little bit worse.
Yeah,
because the next thing we're going to talk about is Phil Spencer's comments about basically he said the console war's over, Xbox lost, get over it. So I mean, I guess people take it different ways. Like personally, how I took it was he's focusing more on what Xbox is doing as opposed to what PlayStation is doing. You know, he says, hey, what they got is good, but what we have is, you know, the best games lineup ever, and you know what I mean. So I like it in that aspect, but you know, I agree with you. Next gen, he should probably just stop mentioning PlayStation altogether. But something tells me that Phil gives no fucks about that. He's a nice guy, and he seems to just honestly, you know, want to do the best he can at rebuilding the brand.
I think you and Zaire, I think you both, I watched, you know, Zaire's show, I watched Crap's, you both nailed it on the head, okay? Crap went ahead and said when he's taking care of his own channel, he's not looking at somebody that's 10,000 subs ahead of him. He just keeps making his shit every day as best as he can, and he's doing that, and if you like his content, you will end up subscribing. Zaire made a comment, it's something that we've been saying on this show for a long time, especially me and Z, is that this generation will be short. And that's a guarantee. And Phil said it when he broke that down. When he said, well, the timeline of this generation, I'm not sure if we can catch up because that shit, we're closing the, you know, he's like, we're closing the door in about a week and a half on this shit. You know, so Xbox 2 is coming out real soon.
If you read into his comments, I agree 100%. Like when he mentioned, and then he got off the subject real quick. He's like, with the time, you know, the generate, you know, because we're already 2 years in. This is only going to probably be a 5-year gen, like past gen.
That's just normal. That's normal. What happened in the last generation is not normal. It's always been a 5 or 6 year, you know, generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I say you get the announcement of the Xbox Infinity or whatever the hell it's going to be at 5 years, and then it comes out at the 6-year mark.
Yeah, well, that's cool. It's respectable.
5 years to design a console, and nobody started, so. You're talking
that's what they do though. They're sitting around. What do we do wrong? People get paid for that. I mean, they already.
Like I said, it takes 5 years to start a console, to start devices like that. The new Surface Book from Panay. I can't pronounce his name.
Albert Pinella?
No, the guy in charge of Windows devices. From his own mouth, at that like from the horse's mouth. They were working on this for 5 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so you know stuff like that takes time.
Because there's a lot you got to go into the design and the whole system and you know how you're gonna evolve it.
They're not, exactly, but if they're not talking right now about it, you're talking a long way out. Here's my problem with what Phil said. You can't say something like that. This at this start at 2 years in. Okay. Mm-hmm. Did he misspeak? Should he use his words more carefully? The answer is yes. He is the leader of Xbox. He has to realize what he says is going to carry weight. Right. It's not going to just be taking an opinion like Tim Dog's opinion or anybody here's. It's the head of Xbox. People look at him as a leader. They look at him as basically the boss of Xbox. So when you do something like that, you kind of like have people think, what the hell are we doing here? Then we're a lost cause. Nobody wants to hear that they lost, okay? That's the bottom line. It's like if you're down in a baseball game by 7 runs in the 6th inning, and they ask Terry Collins in the middle of the inning, is the game over? And he goes, well, yeah, it looks pretty bad. They have a huge lead. Terry Collins would probably be fired the next day. I mean, you just don't do stuff like that. I don't think he should be fired. Of course, I think he's great for Xbox, but it wasn't smart what he did. You know what?
Okay. And I see how everybody is looking at that from that standpoint of just how wrong the statement was. But y'all got to look at the position that they set him in. They asked him a futuristic question, and he can't predict the future. You know what I'm saying? So how is he going to sit here and predict what the Xbox is going to do tomorrow? He only can hope that it will pick up. It only can, and do better. But to sit here and say like his conversation is wrong, because the only thing he said is I don't know. That's what I got from him. He said I don't know. Based off of this generation, the length of this generation.
Well, he said that.
Hold on. No,
round one's over. We're gonna get next gen versus Showstopper. Here we go.
Listen, he didn't say it like that. He said a huge lead. You know what I mean? And I don't know if we can
They
get
did
something
have a
had
huge
something
lead.
great. Let me tell you something at the end of the day. This is
Anything
business.
under 10, I wouldn't consider.
But see, the thing is,
Listen to me.
out of that is a huge lead. I mean, but we don't even know where they are at right now.
Which is true, fine. But
So,
you know what I mean?
so to him, it could be a huge lead.
But no,
So-
no. But see, the problem with saying is that you're trying to get future customers, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck wants to bet on a losing horse? You understand what I'm saying?
That's the point why you don't say it. That's why you don't say it.
Listen, and here's the thing: what you know, trust me, I've been an entrepreneur for many motherfucking years. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
This rule 101. Okay, I've been saying this shit since day one. That nice guy, this is business. Okay, you guys are not friends. Okay, Sony does not give a fuck about you. They showed you that shit on stage when they said this is how we trade our games. And what did this motherfucker still goes back and kisses their ass? Stop that shit, okay? I'm not saying you have to hate the competition. Sell your, you know what I mean? Sell your fucking product. Prime example. E3, I think it was 2000, I forgot, maybe 11 or something. And the reporter asked Don Matrick, hey, that was, Sony has a strong lineup. And you guys, I think Microsoft might have Just Dance or some shit. And then Don like, hey, you know what? We got some bombs too. You know what I mean? Halo's no joke. You know what I mean? Gears is no joke. You see the numbers. You understand what I'm saying? You talk. I'm not.
My thing is,
It sounds like
listen, the timing too is horrible.
The point I was trying to make was I like the honesty. I mean, everybody like different stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like the honesty. I don't want nobody lying to me.
It's not, it's not lying. I don't think.
But listen, what I'm saying. If you sit here, that is lying. So if you hold back, it's like, okay, say for instance, if I know something you don't, right, and I hold it back, and I don't tell you part truth, that's still a lie at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So what he's sitting here saying, how his persona is, he's an open book. He's not sitting here saying, I'm gonna hide this, I'm gonna hide that, because he understands he gotta win back customers. So his position is he got to win back customers.
Okay.
He understood what happened. The Don Matrick route is the reason why they end this, and that's what y'all want him to go back to.
No.
Look at all the good things that he did. He focused on games. He brought a whole lot. So you want us to go back to the old stuff?
That was too close to call. All that's well and good.
That was too close to call. I don't know.
I get that. And a lot of these deals you taking credit for, those deals been in place when Don Matrick was there. Okay. Because a lot of those deals and those games, all that shit was approved by Don Matrick, okay?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I said, you're only good as your last.
Now, let me ask you this: Don Matrick, was that a winning formula or was that a slow death formula?
Sony's doing it right now.
You know what fucked Microsoft up? It wasn't the always online. It wasn't the fucking DRM. It was the unveiling. They had that show that they showed was for the casuals. It was the hardcore gamers that tuned in, that didn't go to work. They wanted to see fucking games. Microsoft got to talking about fucking TV shows. Where the fuck are the games? That's what fucked Microsoft up. Because when Sony gave their fucking presentation, we didn't even see the console. They showed us some goddamn games, and everyone was stoked. That show that they showed, they should have saved that shit for E3.
Listen, they fucked up a lot. The biggest thing
that's what fucked Microsoft up.
Listen what I'm sitting here saying.
Even after DRM, it's still not hitting 1080p. It's looked as non HD box. There's a lot of problems with the whole design. We all live in. He's working from a shit cause. He picked up a pile of shit. He's getting it to the point where it is better. I mean, you have better games, and you have.
Well, then pray talk about that. Phil, talk about you praise that.
I love Phil. We all know that, but he did screwed up here. You don't say that 2 weeks before Halo 5. You wait and see. You answer the question, or you dance around it like there's so many ways I can answer it. You don't say what he said because it's exactly.
Y'all missing the point. Hold on. Let me finish this. Y'all missing the point. Y'all missing the point. Regardless, if he would have danced around it, it would still been the same thing. If
But
he would
listen,
have came
all he
out
had to
honestly,
say was
he
the
still would have
Xbox
been in the
One.
same thing.
Out
He
now.
in a situation is if he don't do it, he's wrong. If he do it, he's
No,
wrong.
no, 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 no. You know what he could have
That's
said?
how
No,
He
trust me. That's how
he
it
could have
is.
said what he's been
I
saying.
agree.
The Xbox One is outpacing the 360 at the same time, and the 360 went over to sell 90 million. The Xbox One is not a losing format.
And then tomorrow we'd have had an article. Phil hiding. He's lying. You know,
Lying
he don't
about
believe
what?
in the Xbox. It
It
has still
is
been the same
outpacing
thing.
the 360 by far. Lying about
It is
what?
still-
But the problem is that has a far less effect than what he did with.
But listen, you don't have no faith
What
in
he
your
did
product.
with it is he has his own base questioning what the fuck's going on here.
Hey, no, here's my thing, and maybe I'm delusional. He's saying I have more faith in the Xbox than you do. I think they're only down by like 700,000 here in North America. You know what I mean? This is what I don't know what the fuck's going on at Microsoft. Your biggest competitor just had a $50 price cut, right? It's official now, right? The PS4 is $350. You still got these dumbass $400 bundles. What they should fucking do, and what they should have did from the beginning, is put out a $300 Xbox and then bundle that with Killer Instinct,
Z,
Panzer Dragon.
I'm gonna agree with you. Listen, I'm looking at Phil Spencer right now. I'm tired of Phil Spencer being Clark Kent. All right.
Enough of that shit. It's fucking
He's
disgusting.
got to wipe the table with them. He's got to come out. And I think really, here's the only thing. I'm going to make lemonade out of lemons here. I think what Phil said, he shouldn't have. He should have said what Z and Tim are saying. He should have diverted it and went in a different route. But what he can do is he can change the tone starting Black Friday, $2.99. Come get the box. And it doesn't matter what happens, you're going to start to see these things fly. Because it's all about, we saw this already. The minute Xbox went down in price last Christmas, they killed Sony. If they come down again, they'll kill them again. It's in this country. It's all about what have you done for me lately, and it's about saving money. And let me ask this: here's the thing. Here's me. Before we just harp all on Phil all night, here's who I want to harp on. I want to harp on the media. When was the last time the president of Pepsi was asked when they're behind? Why are you guys behind Coca-Cola? Like nobody asked anybody else these stupid questions. I would say, I'm sorry, I'm an executive. Next question. We're talking about games. It's ridiculous.
But you know what? I think this is the story because of how he worded the question. But the real story should have been what followed behind that. You know what I'm saying? When the next question, right after that question was asked, they asked him, do they even consider Sony a competitor? Sony or Nintendo? He said, according to Microsoft, no. You know what I'm saying? Who he considered, they're not even in the top 10. You know what I'm saying? As who they competing with. You see what I'm saying? So I don't even look at them as that because they are changing how we game. You know what I'm saying? If y'all listen to that interview all the way, they're changing how we game. Regardless of what device you want to play on. I've been saying this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what device you want to play on, that's what they are going towards. They are building an ecosystem. They're changing the way we game. What's happening now, that comment, that simple comment that everybody's harping on, is keeping us bottled in console thinking. When they evolve
because we're console
past
gamers.
content.
You know, the average
changing.
motherfucker can give a fuck about playing their Xbox games on their computer. They don't give a fuck about it.
It don't necessarily have to be your computer. It can be your
whatever.
phone. It can be your tablet. It can be whatever. Like for me, I'm at work. I'm at different places. That works for me.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people that have busy schedules like that it works for.
And play his Madden, and play his Call of Duty, and that's it. They don't give a fuck that I can take it outside or whatever. And no, I mean, I'm just saying, it's nice for bells and whistles, cool. It's probably a feature that I probably won't even fucking use. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we're talking about your product. And I'm going to say this again, and I don't mean this in a bad way. Is Phil good for the gamers? Yes. He's not a businessman. You understand what I'm saying? He's not a businessman. He's good for I think he should be the boss of the Xbox. It should be someone else making the business decisions. You okay? All that, Sony and shut the fuck up. This is not the real world. This is not Candyland. Okay? You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't even make any fucking sense to me. You want to destroy the competition. You understand what I'm saying? You want to fucking, take the fucking legs from up under them. You understand what I'm saying? Talk about your strong points. You know, the Xbox division is going good. We have Minecraft. We got Havoc. Talk about, you know what I mean? You talk about this motherfucker, oh yeah, you know, this, that, man, he's fucking delusional.
That's what everyone cares about.
He's fucking delusional. Oh, the council. Hey, listen, this council war's been going on since fucking Christ was born. You understand? This is what is free advertisement. This is what's fucking sells council. When you got kids in the back, yeah, I got this, I got Mario, or I got Sega. This shit's been going on for years. Like it's like he's not real. This, like bro. When I say I don't understand, I'm looking at this shit like what the fuck? What? I'm thinking it's a troll. Like what the fuck are you doing? You're lobbying for. You got the biggest holiday season. You got Black Friday, and you're trying to get new customers.
I'm gonna tell you. He changed his tone because their message has changed.
Yes,
that's why he's changed.
Following the guidelines.
Their message has changed. They're not here focusing.
You mean to tell me they don't want to win?
Listen, what I'm saying. It don't matter. It's any device. Their message has changed. I keep telling y'all this. They have evolved past that. We are getting prepped for being able to a whole new
you mean they're in business to make money. They don't. You mean to tell me that they don't want to outsell Sony?
No,
where are they losing at?
About Sony.
Where are they losing at? I'm talking about Microsoft. Where's Microsoft losing at? Screw the competition. Where's Microsoft losing at?
You're losing if a customer goes to a store
if you sit here and you say that you have evolved, your message has changed, your thought process has changed, you are trying to indoctrinate gamers into a new system, you have changed, everything has changed about what they're doing. That's why he's not really concerned about it.
Okay, listen, let's say in your world, he has changed. It doesn't matter.
In my world. No, this is what's happening, bro. This is in all our world.
Okay, listen, like you said, Microsoft message has changed. They don't care about how many stuff. Do you know how Microsoft make their money with these consoles? Not off the hardware, it's off of the software. So if you know, when they get royalties, when they get those checks from you people buying more software on another platform,
and
it's
if
all
you didn't
about
notice,
money.
they will be making money off of Windows 10,
money.
that operating system. Every console you buy will have it in it. They're going to be making money that way too.
Okay.
So when I'm sitting here saying
that operating system is not on the PlayStation 4, that operating system is not only on the
Round 4. Do it.
Last time I checked it today, they're in business to make money.
Word in here. Come on.
I'm being very realistic here. All that bullshit that they don't want to outsell Sony, that's a bunch of bullshit. Who the fuck is going to be number one?
Understandable. Listen what I'm saying to you, though. I mean, I understand you hot under the collar. You know what I'm saying? You're a little bothered right now. You're a little on the edge. But I'm trying to bring you back in. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But just listen to the show. Just listen to the softness of my voice. They have changed. They have changed. You know what I'm saying? What it is, you're not accepting the change. They have changed. They moved on past that. They can care less. If you listen to the question that was right after that comment that was made to him, he broke down their thought process.
Explain that to me.
In the interview. In the interview, right after the question that he was asked about the how they can win this generation and all that little stuff. The very next question was asked was, do you consider Sony and Nintendo competitors? He said our greatest competition or competitors is apathy. You know what I'm saying? Then he went on to say, according to Microsoft and how we are moving, he used.
I can't hear you, bro. Hello.
Uh oh. He's getting the John Doe treatment.
Hello.
I think Kraft got his core.
I don't know. I mean,
he needed that John Doe treatment.
Let me ask you, Tim. You talking about them changing? You don't think they want to sell the most consoles? You don't think they allow this?
Listen, I told you I'm confused by what was said. I understand. I understand.
That's all that I'm asking. I mean, he's talking about where you can play your game. You can fuck about that.
I talked to Warren about this, and he said it best. How are you not going to be compared to Sony when you're in the console space? Xbox.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Consoles.
That's where it becomes confusing. Like, is Xbox an app? Is it an application on Windows?
Yeah. That's. I mean, like I said,
listen. He clearly didn't say the right thing. Okay, are we gonna kill the fucking guy for the next week? I hope this is the last of it. I feel bad for him. He fucked up. I can't.
You know what? Hey, Tim. But Tim, again, I'm not saying, but how many times? Listen, we've said it. We need to cut the shit. It's enough already. Stop. You know what I mean? Stop with this shit. You know what I mean? If you're not good with the interviews, stop fucking talking, you crooked mouth motherfuckers. Stop doing interviews.
Phil needs to stop. This is what I think. I agree with why you're angry. What I think Phil needs to stop doing, just say if somebody asks you about Sony, just say, listen, we're bringing more fucking AAAs than they are. You know, we are putting out a better product than they are. We are out the competition.
There you go.
You know, and fuck you, Gaff. You know, if you.
There we go.
That's all that I'm saying, Tim.
My bad. I didn't hear nothing y'all said, man. I got kicked out.
Yeah, hey Tim. That's all that I'm saying.
What are you saying?
That's all that I'm saying. You know, fuck. You know, at the end of the day, everything where you going, you can play. That means nothing.
Listen, if I don't lose in sales, when I know I'm putting a better product in the competition out, if he said that, guess what? Gaff would go crazy. But it's the truth. It's also the truth what he said with this fucking that he has no chance, because he has no chance. Okay? But if you're going to tell the truth on that aspect, tell it on the truth. We are bringing a better product, a bigger product, and we are delivering games better than the competition.
I know shareholders are sitting back scratching like
in his mind and in Microsoft's mind, they're looking at this thing as a whole. But the
Phil might get a week off for that shit.
In a console,
he might get suspended. And I know shareholders are reading this shit like, at the end of the day, all that's well and good. Both the games and the change, all that's well and good, fine. But they're in business to sell consoles. You know what I mean? You're not telling me, baby, you don't think your product is, but you're basically saying, I don't know, Sony here, is a beast. I don't know if we can catch them. They have something good over there. But what
at the end of the day, he has to make. He has to make Xbox the central focus of his job, not as a Windows device, not as trying.
Thank you. That's all that he has to do.
Right, but listen what I'm saying.
Universal route.
They changed all that. They moving now not as separate units. Like what I mean by that, like departments. Everything is now being pushed together. So if everything is being pushed together,
you're right.
Separated from each other. So now
I understand it. I'm not saying that you're wrong for that. But the average consumer, the 9 and the 10-year-old kid, can give a fuck about Windows 10. They don't care. They care about their game.
That's true that. I'll tell you this much right now.
That shit that they're doing now is what fucked them up in the beginning.
Next gen.
Look. You got the floor. We can have the floor. 1 second, please. All this shit now gets spread. We can do this and that, and all that's fine. That's the icing on the cake. But what matters is this gaming machine. That's what the average. Most motherfuckers that have an Xbox or whatever don't even know about all the bells and you can record video. They don't know about none of that shit. Oh, that's well and good. You know what I mean? But they're to say that they're not in competition. It's bullshit. You're selling video game consoles.
When you're playing baseball, you can't say that you're in competition with the football player.
But come on.
I agree with you. He's in the console space. That's always going to be.
They are, but I also see them how they see it.
Yeah, I know.
What I'm saying? I'm trying to break it down and give not just everybody in here, but everybody that's listening an insight of what's happening.
Your insight.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, what I'm sitting here saying to everybody is that they change. Everything is now moving. You say it all the time on your show. I hear you all the time. You know what I'm saying? Xbox, the reason why Xbox is called the Xbox One is because everything Microsoft is wrapped up in the Xbox. So now that they are putting everything in there and they building an ecosystem to where you can take advantages of all that stuff.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Okay. And it's pushing gaming forward. We all sit here and get amazed by what DirectX 12 is going to be able to do, the cloud computing with all the little NPCs and all that little stuff that it's going to be able to do. We get excited about all this stuff, but we don't want to play on that ecosystem. We want to still play on this dang on hardware.
No, I'm not saying.
That's all I'm sitting here saying.
No.
They are pushing this forward. And I said it a long time ago. In order for gaming to go forward, you have to push PC gaming.
All that's well and good. I'm not saying that you're wrong. Where it's going, I get it. Windows 10 same ecosystem, that has nothing to do with the comment that he made. That has nothing to do with it. To say that you're not in competition with what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Of course you want to. You may tell me if you got a customer, I got $500. Would you rather him buy a PlayStation, or you would rather him buy an Xbox? Okay. Because the more consoles you sell, the more software you're going to sell. And that's how they make their money. The more peripheral, that's how they make their goddamn money. They normally take a hit on the
hardware. Not how it's going to go, bro. They're going to make their money off of software, but it's going to be on whatever you want to play. And that's real.
Their software
so if you already own a PC and you have this, you're going to be able to buy those same games, and they still going to make money as a one unit. If you got the Windows phone or whatever the case may be, and that's how you want a game, you're gonna still buy those same games. You're still gonna play on the trade.
Your best selling point, though.
I ain't saying that's the best selling point. I'm just sitting here saying as how they look at it. His comment was, and how we had to look at how gamers game today.
Right.
Gamers game on different type of devices today. They don't just game on consoles all the dang on time. They don't. You know what I'm saying? I can vouch to that. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I sit here and game and stream from my Xbox and be down here where I'm at now and game from here. And it's cool.
I'm going to play the devil's advocate, all right? We saying all this, right? The PlayStation can't do none of that, right? You know why the PlayStation 4 was so successful? Because it was just games. Motherfuckers just wanted to play their games. People didn't give a fuck about that Connect. Did you want to charge? People just wanted to play their game. All that's well and good about you can do this, you can do that, you can fine. But at the end of the day, 90% of people won't even use that shit. I don't want to play no fucking game on my cell phone, nor my tablet. I want to play it on my fucking 55-inch 4K television on my ass and pop shit to my friends. Okay? If anything else is a plus, but to say that you're not in competition. You're selling consoles here. You're not selling refrigerators. You're selling fucking consoles.
I'll say this much: that whole ecosystem thing doesn't mean a hill of beans to the average consumer. They don't give a fuck. They don't. I mean, you're going in there DirectX 12. That's why that whole DirectX 12 thing. Some of the hardcore gamers wanted that shit to be talked about at E3. Who cares? The average gamer doesn't want to hear fucking DirectX 12. They just want to see the fucking games that they're gonna play. Right? That's it. It's the games, it's the new controllers. That's the shit they want to see. They don't care about, oh, guess what? You can play flippity-floppity on your fucking phone. Or, hey, if you got a fucking laptop, who gives a shit about that stuff? Show people reasons to buy a fucking Xbox. And it's not the goddamn ecosystem. It's the fucking games. That's what it comes down to. Shut the fuck up about everything else.
I've said this for a long
focus
time.
On that shit.
Exactly, crap. I'm just going to add to that. My point is that if you want to win, okay, it comes down to the almighty dollar. And nobody knows this better than Microsoft. Who knows money better than Microsoft? This doesn't have to come from me. You need to, instead of doing these bundles, I never understood this even from last generation. Don't give us the game, because what you're doing when you put the game in there is you're forcing, that's the only option. I'm going to buy that box, and I have to play that game. And that's not us listening that are, of course us, we just go buy the games we want. But I know a lot of people that look for the box to be cheaper. They're like, let me pick the goddamn game. Put the $2.99, $2.79 sticker on it and watch it fly. And then, like Zaire had said, they make their money on software. So stop giving the game. They're going to buy it. No one's going to buy an Xbox, plug it in, and be like, hey, it looks pretty nice next to my equalizer. They're going to buy a game. And that's where Microsoft makes
the problem with that. The problem with I think what you're saying, in my opinion, is that they go by revenue over year, profits year over year. When you do something like that, which it is a good idea, you have to then, explain why your revenue's down, why this is down.
Yes.
It's not like
But one column goes down.
It's
Tim,
not really down
software
because
column
they have
goes
to pay
up.
the developer $50 for putting the goddamn game inside the box.
Yeah, the money's coming from somewhere. Nothing's for free.
They do treat it as a business in that, and Phil and everyone have to show returns and this and that. So they just can't go buck wild.
No. I'm not saying buck wild. It's a
Yeah, you guys listen. You guys remember when Wendy's took the bacon junior cheeseburger and put it for $1.29? Nobody bought that shit.
I love Mooch's fucking analogy.
Nobody bought that shit. Then I walked in and they put it back to $1, $1.09. People were all over it. Tim, the point is once that thing hits a 2 in the front, it's gone. It's why 19,999.99 cents sells in this country.
I agree with
It's
you.
got to be below the number, and that's
That
what
type
makes
of move
sense.
has to be either they're going to do it.
You know, but just you know what? Also, too, Tim, like this is not like last generation. These consoles, they're not they're extremely anemic. These consoles were made to be profitable from day one. Okay, these are not some world beater. They're way the fuck behind the curve. Okay, you're just being honest here. Okay, and again, you have a console, and whether you like it or not, we're still dealing with 720 fucking p here. Okay. And here it is, and this is what the average motherfucker thinks. Why am I gonna pay $400 for an Xbox that's weaker than this PlayStation 4?
It doesn't do 1080p. You're right. It's a big problem.
The console should be $300 fucking dollars. Fuck all the bundles, $300 fucking dollars. That's it. You can buy whatever the fuck game you want. Problem solved. And I guarantee you, the motherfucker will sell. You make the games. You make your Halos, you make your Gears, you still do it, and the motherfucker will sell like hotcakes.
I agree with that, but
you got your biggest competitors just dropped 50 fucking bucks.
But I tell you, my opinion is the way they're run is revenue is huge. So that's why they have Tomb Raider. That's why they do that 1 terabit. Nobody gets about the 1 terabit or the 500. They'd rather have the 349 Tomb Raider. Okay, or the 349 bundle of Madden. They have to adhere to certain revenues. They have to show some that they're making money to combat, everything else.
I think revenue will be up and high. The shit would sell. No one's gonna walk into the store and buy a console, not buy a game with the motherfucker.
It would sell the last quarter.
You know what I mean? At the end, like I said in the day, I like Phil. He's a nice guy. He's just I don't think he's a good businessman. He's a great gamer. He's not a good businessman.
Well, hold on. Let me disagree. Let me disagree with that statement. He managed to turn around the Xbox One. Without him, it's not doing as well as it is doing right now. And let's all just agree that it is doing well. He had.
What great deals have he done?
He's turned the brand around.
What great deals? Because a lot of this stuff was already in place from Don Matrick. They allocated $1 billion for next generation games.
Let's talk about what he's done.
Okay, give it to me.
All right, let's talk about what he's done.
Give it to me.
Here's the Gears deal. Was that under him?
No, that was under Matrick.
Or it was under nobody.
I think it was.
No, that wasn't under
Phil.
That was under Matrick.
No.
So me and Rambo was talking about that deal was being under Matrick.
The Tomb Raider deal was Matrick, but I think Phil was the one that did the Gears.
He didn't buy Gears. That stuff was being negotiated under Matrick. He didn't do the a lot of these, like I said, a lot of these games and stuff like this. You feel like you remember from the E3 to 2013, Microsoft allocated and I used to do my videos and $1 billion towards next generation games. That was the budget, and I said that was 3 times more than what Sony and what Nintendo were spending.
Yeah, but listen, Phil did take over, and he has everyone talking games. That's huge. He's changed the core that way. Listen, if we had another guy, the fucking brand could be.
No, I said the business though. I mean, I get the game.
Credit where it's credit due.
That's not the business part. So, but the pencil pushers behind the scenes that we don't see.
One stupid thing. Let's be honest. He's done a good job here. He said one.
It's all fucking time.
No, I mean this is one.
We talk about it all the time. Like
we talk about what he doesn't say and how come he doesn't attack the thing. That's not.
No, I don't even attack anybody. That's the shit about You know, every time, oh, he's tweaking.
Not you though. He doesn't have the same business. He's not the same type of guy as you. He's a totally.
It's not about being the same type of guy.
He's very methodical.
One thing though, look, Matrix's idea was what fucked up Xbox to begin with. Yeah, he did some nice things.
It actually wasn't what it was. Matrix was bomber.
Matrix being copied to a T by Sony right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was third parties, gimmicky shit.
And guess what? What they're doing, and you're right, and they're winning. I don't know what.
Well, so what matters to you, winning or actually getting real games like our holiday?
Yeah. You gotta sit here and assess that because it's not so much about winning.
Tim Dog with the slam dunk, man.
It's not about winning.
What I'm sitting here saying, I mean, it's not like it's to me we win.
Okay, that makes
because
a question. Okay.
The thing is, I have never seen. I'm gonna tell you like this. I have never seen Microsoft work so hard for games.
I mean, okay, fine, cool. Let me ask you guys, did any of you guys enjoy your Xbox 360 any less last generation? Under Don Matrix? You loved your 360, right?
Yeah, I loved it for my Xbox.
Okay, so what's the problem? What's the problem?
I still love my Xbox One too. I don't love it any less. I love it.
Then so
I like it more.
It's really no different.
You know what's funny though? I gotta say.
This is Worry calling me. Hold on, this is Worry.
Tell Worry to get in here.
Hold on.
Don't call.
Hold on, Worry.
The matter is though, I like the Xbox One more than I like the 360, but that's because of all the features that were implemented through Matrix.
Greatest console of all time.
What'd you say?
Guys like me and you, Mooch, though.
Hey man, I'm just saying. Hey man, I'm at my what's it, man.
Go ahead, Tim. I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I said, guys like me and you, we like football.
Hey, mute your mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Are you able to do it?
You know, I mean, we like.
Oh shit! But what I do is I send you the link. If you want to hop in, you can hop in. Okay. All right, man. Yo.
Yo, you're absolutely right though. As a console man, people want to play console fucking games.
Okay, listen, hold on.
Come on in the show.
Listen,
Tell him bring it in here.
Listen to Worry right here. Listen to Worry.
Tell
Worry.
Worry to bring his butt in here. Quit being scared.
I'm just saying, I was listening to Tim, and you know, Microsoft built an audience over the years with a console, playing console games. Nobody's going to the store and saying, "Hey, I want to buy an Xbox." Because Quantum Break looks great, but by the way, can I play Quantum Break on my phone too? They don't care. They want the console to be a console to play console games. That ecosystem stuff, that's great for Microsoft, but the audience is having a rough time because the audience is console gamers.
You know, if Worry, you're my lover, right? And that's all I'm trying to say. And that's at the end of the day, you know what?
Hey,
like I
Worry
said
need to get in here.
I'm gonna give him. He's on a plane. But he said he might get cut. Like I said in the day, the reason why the PlayStation, is so successful is because at the end of the day, at the grand scheme, it's just a gaming machine. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Plain and simple. That was their message from the start. I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't have a problem with the TV stuff and all that was fun. But when they unveiled the console, it wasn't the casual gamer that was glued to the set at 11 o'clock. It was the hardcore gamer, and they wanted to see games. And what they saw was an hour full of fucking TV. And, you know what I mean? Even I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Head up, man. Halo 5 coming soon.
Yeah, like I said. But, yeah, I'm not saying lynch the guy, Phil, or whatever. All I'm saying, just cut this shit.
You heard it here. Zaire thinks that we should lynch Phil.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? Shut out the word. I'm not saying, but
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this
fire
once again.
No, I didn't
I'm gonna
say
say
no,
this
no,
once.
I'm not saying
again.
fire him. I'm not saying fire the guy.
He's upset.
I'm not saying fire him.
Just upset.
What I'm saying is just, just cut this shit. This not this nice guy persona. You want to be so fucking nice. Now motherfuckers are at you door with cut this shit. When shit.
Don't worry about your haters. Worry about your supporters.
Worry about Microsoft. Worry about the Xbox. Fuck the PlayStation. It seems like I have more faith in the product than I don't know. Of course we can catch him.
Look, hold on. I gotta say this. I'm gonna say something to that statement. Only reason why I disagree is because what that statement does, it keeps us bottled up. You know what I'm saying? Technology is evolving. We are evolving. Our lives is evolving. Everything is moving towards a fast pace. We are everywhere. So
Okay.
to be able to game and to be able to do the things that you love, regardless of where, like right now, he's
Okay.
on a plane. He's on a plane right now.
Okay.
You mean to tell me him sitting here watching a boring movie on a freaking plane, he wouldn't want to just happen to pop open his phone and play his games right there on that freaking
Well, how are
plane?
you going to get a full experience
You
on
know what I'm
that?
saying? Just stop it. I don't want to hear that
question
trash.
for you.
That's
Let
old thinking.
me
That
answer
is
the question
old
for you.
thinking. You know what I'm saying? And it's time to evolve, man.
Okay,
I
listen,
think we
all
moving
this well
with
and good, but
technology. It's time to evolve.
Listen, but
We are past that trash.
Listen, that is the vocal. You know what rules? It's the casuals, okay? It's not the hardcore gamer that's thinking about gaming 24/7, okay? It is the casuals, all right? What did Sony say? They're going after the casual market. You know what I mean? The reason why the PlayStation 4 is so successful now, what did they do? They took a page right out of the Don Magic playbook, okay? That's why they got us. But it was a game. All that, it was just a gaming machine. It was a console. All that Windows shit is all well and good. And
Hey, but to be fair though, they wouldn't have had that success if there wasn't the whole DRM shit and the no used game stuff. Even Phil said that just the other day that misinformation is.
I don't think that they would.
Yeah, well, you probably still wouldn't have won, but it would probably be a lot closer. Had they just come out and said, "Here's the Xbox One, here's Quantum Break," and then later on said, "Hey, we can also do this, this, and this, no DRM."
No, you know what? Too. Think about it. If they just would put the console out and gave people the option of buying a Kinect.
Listen, what Show's saying and everything is true, but it has to be in addition to. It cannot be your fault.
I'm not sitting here saying it's going to be the end all and begin all, because you're going to still be able to enjoy it the way you want to enjoy it.
That's the reason why people own Xbox.
For instance, if you like to enjoy it, you play your games on Xbox, you're going to still be able to do that stuff, but you have options.
Well, listen, when we had all that commotion,
you're going to still be able to.
Hear me out though, Show. When we had all that commotion and all this noise, me and Tim were actually having a conversation, and Tim made a good point, and I want to reiterate it to you. Yeah, well, I had an air horn, but so what it is this: I enjoy features on the Xbox One that are like, the NFL app.
You can use them. Xbox, go to NFL app. Oh, you want to go to Mac?
Dear God.
Dear God, yeah, okay.
No, but what I was saying was, Tim made a good point a second ago. He goes, Mooch, don't forget, me and you, we like sports, we like this and that, so all these things that were tied into the Xbox One we're benefiting from. Now, you'll notice that I don't ever get on BGST or anything, Twitter, ever, do I ever say, oh, guys, this is why Xbox is a killer. I was able to watch my fantasy football league snapped on the side while I was playing my game. I don't mention that because the core console audience doesn't care. Now, let me tie that into what you're saying. Show, everything you're saying, you don't understand. I'm right behind you in line. I'm number 2 willing to buy all this shit. But the point is that the actual console gamer is not in tune or doesn't care. Or either they're not in tune or they don't care enough to be in what Microsoft has been. Now, Microsoft preached it at the Build. They preached it at that other conference. But you see E3, they really didn't harp too much on we're going to bring computer games in. Phil didn't talk about that on stage at E3 because the console gamer doesn't care. Now, the other thing Zaire made a point is, I don't care if we're talking sports or business. Both of them one and the same. Yeah, it's all about money. And they both want to be number 1. So the fact that Phil is, it makes me scratch my head just a little bit that, yes, I want him to keep the path. Don't change your path, Phil. But by all means, do something to cut the balls because you have that kind of power.
Yeah, y'all missing it. He don't have a choice.
What
I'm saying? This is what I'm saying is if the higher ups, the people
company-wide strategy,
they have a worldwide strategy where they want to see this being pushed. He don't have a choice. That's why his choice. If you remember, he even said it in the interview. He said in the beginning, I was like, yes, we're gonna win. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I was coming out making statements like that. But the path has changed. So there's no longer, his thinking can no longer be just only on consoles. It has to be gaming as a whole, regardless of how you game. That's where they at. I mean, it might be a disconnect and y'all might not be on board with it, but that's the reality of the situation.
Joe, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I'm not negating any of that shit. But what I'm telling you is that a motherfucker is not walking into the store and say, let me buy this Xbox One because I can play on my TV. They don't care.
It don't have to
They
be an
don't
Xbox
care.
One. Listen what I'm
What
saying.
it boils down to is
What they make their money
pricing.
off of?
Listen, what it boils down to is pricing in the public's eye. All right. Not, and again, I don't care. Okay, I don't care. But I'm a minority here. The Xbox One is perceived as being a far weaker, inferior machine. So why are you charging me the same more now? It's $400 than a more powerful machine.
Well, to be fair, there are most Xbox Ones. I mean, they have a 349 Xbox One.
I'm saying, but
promotions too. It's not like they're gonna be.
I already saw one for $278 at Best Buy.
But it's not $278 everywhere. Okay.
Yeah, but you
when you walk in, we still
Black Friday. You only go to Walmart
but we're still, like I said, people still think the Xbox One is 720p. Now, whoever fucking this is again, but they fucked themselves, okay? The bean counters. Microsoft was not strapped with cash at all. All right, we all know now the Windows 10 DX12 is going to help it, but they knew that shit was going to be ready for a couple fucking years. Why would they put that fucking GPU? They're not strapped for fucking cash, okay? Because that makes no fucking sense to me.
Because they put money into the Kinect. They thought the Kinect would be
that was played for last generation. That was, you know what I mean? They still wanted to milk that shit some more.
When they designed this, the Xbox...
They wanted to put it some more. And see, that's, again, a problem. And what Sony did? Games.
Right. But the thing is that...
You could have still did the Kinect, but guess what? You could have did the Kinect too. But give me the option to buy it. Give me the option to buy it. Don't force it down my throat. And that was Microsoft. What's so much the DRM is over that fun? But you making me buy this a $500 console while your biggest competitor is $400. And guess what? The most popular game is what? Call of Duty. And your shit is 720p. And this $400 machine shit is 1080p. That was the fucking problem. That's the problem.
That whole smarmy ass thing with here's how you share a game and you can't buy a used game. People still think. I've heard that people say, "Oh, you can't buy used games."
That was what? You can't say it again. That was what? That was how long ago? That's what you just said, right? What is Star Wars Battlefront? 720 fucking p. And it's a gorgeous game. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna buy it. It's beautiful. Drop dead gorgeous. But perception is everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
It is, guys. I mean, you do have to understand that what it's not that anybody here's point is necessarily wrong, but when you're talking about actual consumers walking in, I mean, literally, you just talk to anybody who's at Walmart or anyone that works there, or they're a consumer making a purchase. It is the first ironic thing that they say, and it's idiotic because they're not really doing their homework, but they're like, well, this one's got 1080p, this one's stronger. They use words like stronger, more capable. You know, and that's really what sells it. And unfortunately, that's why I'm enjoying what I have. I am. I really, truly am. I mean, I play Xbox every night. Anyone who's friends with me sees I'm on every night. I'm on right now.
No, you're a fraud gamer. All you do is spend your time harassing people at GameStop.
Wait. The manager's asking me to leave right now.
Harassing little boys.
Manager's asking me to leave right now. Yeah, little kid.
Mooch is like, hey, Mooch goes up there, sees people, buys a PS4, he knocks it out of their hand, and he's like, get an Xbox One, bitch.
I just smack it out of their hand. No, but like, honestly, it really does come down to. That's why I am very much anticipating. I look forward to the acquisitions like Havoc. I'm interested in AMD's acquisition, but I don't think it's necessary. I really don't think it's necessary because Microsoft can go in and go buy whatever they want from AMD. Yeah, they don't have to do that. That's something that exactly, Tim. That's something that could eventually, as far as a financial situation, that could tank.
I heard someone ask why they didn't have a Minecraft bundle. That would make a lot of sense to me. That would sell the casuals. Put a Minecraft bundle out for $2.99 with a 500 gig. Boom, you got casuals.
That shit sells a top.
And you see, you know what you just said? Yep. That's what I don't understand. Like the marketing thing. You know what I mean? You know, that's all.
They might have that though. After all, they might have the Telltale Games is a collection, right? It's 4 stories.
Yeah, you know, like that. Right, you know, I don't understand.
They're gonna get a Minecraft bundle. So that'll be just.
You own that game. This is your game. You own this motherfucker. This is your game. You bought it lock, stock, and barrel.
Marketing of it for free.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's your fucking game.
I agree.
$300 goddamn Xbox.
But then again, what worries me is like something like that where It's so clear, cut and dry. Phil has to get permission from Satya and say, oh, well, and then Satya might say, well, we think that it's more of a global brand and we don't need it. You know, like, that's the type of shit that could hurt the Xbox.
Here's my thing with that, though, Tim. They selling everything in one box. I don't think everybody focusing on that. You got the operating system. You got Windows 10 in there. You got all their little features, all that little stuff.
Man, I don't care
Everything
about any of that shit, man. Give me my
everything
Halo
is in
5.
one dang on box, man. Everything is there.
Problem
You know
is,
what that sound like to me? Where they headed? They headed towards just PC, bro. I'm real talk.
it is going that way.
That's where they headed.
Scalebound and all these games are going to go on PC. That's what this is all about.
Okay,
That's all it's all about.
I don't know how. I mean, it's gonna go to Windows 10.
But listen, it ain't going to it to where it's going into like Steam or anything like that.
It's
It's
Windows 10.
on their dang on operating
Yeah,
ecosystem. Man. It's going to be there. That's where it's going to be.
But you know, Joe, I never said your Windows 10. I get it, same thing. But again, my 85-year-old grandmother is not going to walk into GameStop and buy an Xbox
Be playing Xbox anyway.
and say, you know what? Oh, shit, on the Windows 10, no one gives a fuck about that. Everyone is not into technology. Some motherfucker just wants something they can hook up and play, and that's
They still have, but listen, that didn't change. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. That's still not going to change.
But no, I didn't say this was going to change.
But y'all acting like it's going to change. No, you're going to still be able to play on that little video box that you have right in your dang on house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you're going to be able to also expand that to other range.
That's basically what this is all about. And then
that's all it's about, man. I'm not sitting here speaking, and I guess I'm speaking in tongues for you guys. I'm sitting here saying the whole thing is they expanded.
We were talking about Phil. We were talking about Phil. You got to talk about the ecosystem.
No, listen.
It's where they headed, though, bro. That's basically what I'm saying. If you listen to what Phil said, that's where they headed.
He's right. But now, how are they going to communicate that to everyone without completely? Listen, people. Listen, I don't. The smallest fucking things seem to be the biggest
stupid thing. It is not that big.
They're afraid to go left, to go right. My opinion is Phil should just, start being a little aggressive in the fact saying that, we're going to push Xbox. Maybe have a comment this week. This is all. You just. You got to look like you're in a fight here. You can't just.
You're not in competition. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this guy smoking?
You can't, when you do that, you run the risk of people saying, "Oh, well, they threw the white."
Yeah, they're gonna stop supporting. They already lost.
Look at all the consoles that stop selling, or you look at them.
Fucking Wii U. You know what? We don't know if we can catch. But they're gonna stop. We're gonna stop spending money supporting because it's not.
That's what the company's lifeline or the brand's lifeline. I said that last generation. When sales are low or they're getting swamped by the other competition, that indicates where everything goes: the support, third-party support, everything. Xbox has a fighting chance here. The way Phil made it sound was. We're getting, we're knocked out TKO second round.
Yeah, but we got this ecosystem. Fuck that ecosystem. What's wrong with this guy?
I think Phil needs to just honestly
shut the fuck
stay
up.
the path of games, and back your brand a little. So and whether he likes it or not, he has to realize.
Over 200 people watching now. I'll just chime in since I haven't been able to say shit this podcast. People are gonna be we're a fucking crap gamer.
Hey, everybody going in, boy. There's a lot of testosterone up in here.
I can't even get a fucking word in.
Okay. Hey, Crap, how do you feel about that?
Go ahead, Crap.
How do you feel?
I'm going to be quiet.
To be honest, I don't care about any of that ecosystem bullshit. I don't care about Windows 10. I just want to play my Halo and have a good... This is the thing, right? Like, all this DirectX 12... Like, I played Battlefront on PS4. Xbox One looks the goddamn same. Plays the same, except Xbox Live plays better. I want a live service that plays great, a good controller, which it has. The Elite controller is even better. Stick to that shit. You know, you want to introduce something to that's hardcore, right? You know, 12-person party chat. That's something regular people can get behind. Nobody really gives a shit about. You know, I go up and tell my buddy, hey, you know, it's getting DirectX 12 and Windows 10, and they're like, what? Ja? You know what I mean? They just want to play their fucking Call of Duty, their Halo. You know what I mean? They don't give a shit about that stuff. They don't care about, you know, if they want to play phone games, they'll play Flappy Bird or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. This whole thing where if Microsoft truly is shifting to this kind of conglomerate thing where nobody's going to give a shit. Nobody's going to care. It's not going to sell them that much extra. It's just going to be cross buys. People that own multiple, which most people do, is just going to be getting an extra game on that platform so they can play it. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? I don't care. I want the games focus on that shit.
Everything will be tied to your gamer tag.
Listen, you know that's what good, but like you said,
that is the best way we explain. Through all this testosterone, that is the best.
It is.
Yeah, everybody's measuring their dicks in here today.
You know what?
A lot of hostility in this thing.
No, it's not hostility because I get all that, okay? But I'm gonna be honest with you. That is not going to win you this console generation. Your biggest competitor doesn't have any of that shit. And they're still winning. Because at the core, it's just a gaming console. I'm telling you, the majority of them, they don't care about any of that shit right there. They don't. You know what I mean? But like I said, this video was about Phil. And this, like I said again, well, you know, a goof up, and some people again, we know we've talked about this shit behind the scenes about Phil, but it's always too fucking nice. Cut the shit. Like, how many times have we said this? Just talking to us about this bullshit behind the scenes before we start the podcast. Like, Phil's too fucking nice. I'm not saying you gotta be the meanest motherfucker in the world, but goddamn, stop tweeting, Sony. Hey, congratulations, Sony, you just sold 25 million consoles. Congrats, tweeting. Here he goes, he's tweeting. Yo, congrats to Sony, you sold 25 million consoles. Like, what the fuck like that? Like, come on, man. Like, goddamn. I know motherfucking shareholders record, so they comment. They're scratching their goddamn head. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is up with this dude, man? We invested billions of dollars in here. What do you mean you don't think we can catch up? You don't think our product is good enough to catch up? Like, come on. And that's the way that it came across. You know, what he meant to say, or you know, that we're not in competition. Like, what the fuck are you smoking? Of course you're in competition. Why do you think Nintendo gets their ass kicked? Because they think they don't have to compete with Sony and fucking Microsoft. That's, you know what I mean? That's why they're all fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? All that, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. All that extra shit that Microsoft wants to do, all that's well and good. You know what I mean? But they can't lose the focus of just this simple plain guy wants to play his fucking game. They can care less, you know what I mean, about the extra shit. You know?
Well, at the end of the day, Xbox, like Crap said, is providing the more hardcore experience. You just look at this holiday. You have, you know, I played Tomb Raider. It's unbelievable.
And that's what they should focus on.
You know, that's what they should focus on, and that's it. And really, you know, now that they asked that question, if somebody asked that question, Phil should be a dick to me. And today, you know, Phil really should be, you know, a dick maybe once, just once. Just
no,
like
I don't understand this.
Like one time where, like, Phil, not be a dick, but I just want Phil one time to say, you know.
But why he doesn't have these fucking interviews?
The thing is, he doesn't want to be compared to Sony. He doesn't want to be a Sony.
I understand it, but why does he always have to do these interviews?
Listen, at the end of the day, they just have different philosophies than you or I. We are thinking in a console-type term. They are thinking as a multi-device type Windows ecosystem like Show is talking about. They have to keep it hardcore gaming, but in the end, it's about Microsoft.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm not negating any of that. But what I'm saying is that's not going to win in this generation.
They're not winning this generation.
They're not winning this generation.
They're getting destroyed.
I mean, listen. I said, I don't think they're not getting trampled. I mean, you lose North America, you lose about 13,000 a month.
I think they'll win North America. Trust me.
Listen, what I'm saying is, here's the thing. When we look at the NPDs every month. They're not. And I can see if Sony sold 500,000 and Microsoft sold 100,000. You know what I mean? They're close every month. You know what I mean? Was it 13,000 one month, 7,000 the other month? You're not getting fucking raped out there. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like goddamn, like you have a big year 2016. You know what I mean? You have Gears. You got all Quantum Break.
He said what he said. I agree. That's
You know what I mean?
you're just mad at what he said. And
Maybe not getting outsold 5-1. Like, you know what I mean? What the fuck?
you have a right to be mad about what he said. It was ill-advised what Phil said. Let's be honest. But other than that, you got to forgive the guy. He's brought Xbox bad where it is. Let it pass. It is what it is. It's you know it was kind of a demoralizing statement. You know, they're not gonna sugarcoat.
I don't think, you know what? I don't. Do you think he thinks that though? In this, I don't think he think it is. No.
You won't know until he talk about it again. Trust me, he the only one to get asked these questions, bro.
I mean, he should really,
you know what I'm saying? You don't see Yoshida getting asked this trash.
Yeah, he has to really start to. If he's going to talk like that and tell the truth, then tell the truth. And, you know, and then pass a comment about like what goes on against Xbox and like.
And he speaks on that too. He spoke on that in that interview. You know, I just think everybody focusing on just that statement.
That was a bad fucking statement.
You can say a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and a lot of it's a lot of meat, but everybody will gravitate to the junk food.
Yeah, I mean, of course, but that was a bad statement.
When a politician says one thing or something says one thing, that's what people do focus on. It's not like I told people, the media or all these people, when you make a statement like that, they're going to take it and they're going to run.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's what's happening right now. It's going to be a shit show until maybe Phil announces something and then we lose things.
You don't need to announce anything else. Just stop it already. Stop it. Like, you guys are not. You're in competition. Like, you know what I mean. At the end of the day, I'm not saying you have to be cordial or whatever, but stop with the bullshit, bro. Like I don't like. Listen. I've been gaming for many years. You know, and okay, you wouldn't. But stop with all the Hey, congratulations! You just showed 25 million. Bloodborne just reached 2 million. You tweeted congratulations about that. Like, cut the fucking shit already. You know what I mean? You congratulate them because Bloodborne's fucking sold 2 million. You know what I mean? You don't see Sony fucking tweeting Microsoft. Like, stop it. Like, what? I don't understand. Like, what the fuck is this guy? Is he a fan or something? A fucking stan? Or fucking like he's a groupie or something, man? Like, shut the fuck up already.
I get you.
Hey, Nadal, suspend his ass for 2 weeks, man. Send his ass home, man.
What the fuck? No, dude, get out of here, dude. Come on.
Hey, somebody in the comments called Next Gen Bill O'Reilly.
Fuck that, man. We invested. No, but listen, think about this. We invested $3 billion in this motherfucker. You don't think our machine can catch up? Like, come on, man. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Oh, man.
Hey, what do you guys? Let me ask you guys something. What do you guys feel about the official $50 price cut? Microsoft obviously knew about this because Phil predicted it months ago. Do you think this is a result of Sony realizing they have shit to counter the exclusives from Xbox?
Yep.
I mean, they really. I mean, look, they've been winning with the price as it is now. They were probably still going to do good at 400, but they did get embarrassed last holiday. Let's be honest, man. Almost 1 million consoles they were outsold by, so they probably don't want to do that bad. But they obviously are going to get outsold again. What is your guys' thoughts on the price cut?
What I think honestly should happen, Phil predicted it. I think Microsoft should have had their price cut first. Came out 350. You know what I mean? 350 with the bundles. I think that would have been ingenious and right to have them on sale right now for $350 because they can't compete again having a $400 console and your biggest competitor again is $350. You can't.
Well, again though, not every PS4 is $350. I mean, they still have the ones with games and shit.
They're still gonna win on NPD in my opinion.
Yeah. People are gonna buy. Here's my grandmother's gonna buy me the console. It's up for my parents to buy me the game. You understand what I'm saying? They have to fucking. You can't have your shit 400 and your biggest competitor is 350.
But they're evenly priced right now, though.
Huh?
They're evenly priced right now.
Yeah, the basic Xbox One is $350. The basic PS4 is $350.
There's bundles. There's one terabyte.
I mean, they already had cut their price like a while back. They kept it at like $350 for a while, didn't they?
Listen, the reason why they dropped it is for
take it to $329.
They knew you're gonna get crazy Xbox deals. So I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
Sony dropped their price because they have nothing coming out.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, we get it.
Their exclusive is $50 off.
You know, Yoshida. Now here's a prime example of how the media and how all the bullshit goes. Phil makes this comment. There's people going to the hospital. There's craziness going on. There's threats going on, fighting, this and that. You know, and people going crazy, this and that. When Yoshida makes a comment like we got to work on the AAAs, and the year previously saying he doesn't know why the fuck people only care about AAAs.
Mm-hmm.
A year previously, there's not even a threat on NeoGAF. It is poo-pooed. It's just like, oh yeah, well it's like they're allowed to have no AAAs because they have the Taco Bell PS4 and it's gonna sell more. You know, I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. When that type of logic. The bottom line is that they're held to different standards, and they had no game. They have nothing to compete with.
No one's been able to figure it out, but somehow Sony has the media in their pocket. And what Tim's saying is Yoshida comes out to do some damage control, like we need to work harder on making AAA games because we have none. And the media is just like, well, there you go. He said it. Leave him alone. They're working on it. Give him some time. Back to you, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's all right with it.
You know what?
It wasn't no awkward moment or nothing. It was just great.
You know why Sony's able to get away with that? Because they're how you say, known for having these unique exclusives, and
they got nothing, bro.
I know. Listen, I'm not saying that they do. I'm not saying, and the writing has been on the wall. I've talked about it before. You know, they even said themselves, the days of them, pumping out all these games and they're not making any money. Sony can't afford to financially. You know what I mean? That's why they're leaning more on third party and indies to sell their console. But the fans, the fanatics, still think that Sony, they're making them. They're coming. There's new hardware. They think that they're going to come. They still think they're still holding on to hope. So that's why they're able to. That's their past. You know what I mean? Sony has always, back in the day, rapper, the Getaway, Cypher. They were known for having all these great games, and they still think it's going to be Sony of the old. But it's not. Anymore. Sony has said this out their mouth themselves, but it is what it is.
It is what it is, and there we have some fine comments by Next Gen 720. I mean, that is really. Guys, what do you think about the console war? It is what it is. Brilliant, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think about Battlefront? I played it both on Xbox One and PS4. It looks fucking gorgeous. There was all that blurry talk. I'm playing it, and it looks fucking amazing. The textures look great. The draw distance is brilliant. It plays fast. I love it. I mean, I play? It looks exactly the same on both consoles.
Is it safe to say that? Is it safe to say it's like that hot girl we all banged one time from the bar we brought home, and you're like, all right, that's.
I guess I missed that one.
Oh, sorry, crap. Crap. It's a good time. No, what I'm saying is like literally. What I'm saying is like, listen. Everyone says the same shit all the time.
I'm an author on that as well.
I was out whaling, dude. I wasn't doing that.
my whole thing with Battlefront is this. I've watched a lot of it. I refuse to download it, and people are like, oh, how can you diss it if you never played it? I've been playing games since 1982. Go fuck yourself. Listen, I know what the thing is, and listen, it's pretty, it's great, and I don't think anybody could really get hooked up to a lie detector test and say that they can't wait to spend $60 on 11 maps or 12 maps.
Yeah, I'm not spending $60.
Hey, let me say this much though. You know who this game is appealing to? Long-term Battlefront fans that have waited 10 years, like myself. Right? The game plays like Battlefront. I put it in third-person mode. It plays best in third-person mode. That mode, what the hell is it? Drop zone plays really well. I like it. I didn't like the walker thing because if you're not in the walkers, you're getting raped every time. I mean, you just die. That's it. That's the name of the game. Spawn in and die over and over and over and over again. You will die. That game mode is terrible. I don't know who thought up that shit, but it was awful.
My point with it is I enjoy the online multiplayer aspect of it. I still think it needs a story.
Look,
and that's the only thing that's the only thing that's kind of distancing me from it, and that's why I feel it's gonna have that Titanfall effect again.
I'm
You know what I'm
dancing
saying?
with you.
That's
I
what I'm
got my dancing
afraid of.
shoes on. I'm John Doe here. I got my dancing shoes on. Show. I'm dancing with you. I'm dancing.
I'm
Look,
just thinking
I'm with you.
it's gonna have everybody gonna be hyped for it for about 3 weeks.
Yep.
And then, you know what I'm saying? After
That's a
that, they're
wrap.
going to want a story, and then you're going to hear all
That's a
these people
wrap.
complaining, talking about it needs a
Here's the
story.
thing, Showstopper.
And
You know,
that's
this is
basically
what
what it's going
this
to
is
come
what
down
I'm
to.
saying. This game is going to be in the vault 8 months after it launches, right? I've seen a lot of people say, "Hey, wait for it." It is still going to sell a lot.
That's Star Wars. I don't know if it's gonna
Yeah.
be that
Here's the
much.
thing, though. Are you guys sick of the single player only or the multiplayer only games being $60? Like, to me, that is, and for me, I have the digital deluxe. I mean, I have the physical deluxe version, which is like $80
Right.
pre-ordered. So I'm paying even
I just
more
feel it's
for it.
being cheap. You know what I'm saying? We being
I
cheap
get it, but
out
you
of
know
the
what?
aspect.
I want to play Battlefront, man. It's been 10 years for me. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean? Like,
I understand. Like I said, I have
All
I have
about
no problem with people that prefer it. I just feel like it's gonna have that Titanfall effect.
yeah.
You know,
Actually,
you're gonna
I think
be
it's
build
gonna
up for it for 3
be
weeks,
worse
and
than
then it's gonna
Titanfall,
fade
too.
out, and then you're gonna still go back to it because you're gonna enjoy the multiplayer. Like it's still people still playing Titanfall,
Yeah.
but that it needs a story, bro. Even Call of Duty. You know why Call of Duty so successful? They have they give you a 6-hour campaign. Regardless of everything else that they offering you on there, you still got a 6-hour.
Titanfall offered the mechs, the drop down, there was something different. Battlefront is literally everything we've always played with a different skin. That's all it is. So
And
my point with that is, if you want to go spend $60 because you were in here, pew 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 pew. No, man, that's not. I'm sorry.
I mean,
That's a
they
real.
got that Jetson pistol too.
That shit be like pew 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 pew.
That shit's not enough to spend $60. And crap, listen, don't get me wrong. There's things that I spend money on for nostalgia, but that's one that you're gonna. I can really see you looking at. You go a month in, 3 weeks in, you're gonna look at that cartridge. The actual container that comes in. You look at it and be like, why the fuck did I buy this? I kind of just fell for that,
well, you know what? I've done that before, dude. You know what? I've done that a lot. I try not to do that as much anymore. But to be honest with you, like a lot of my old clan members, gaming clan members are coming back. They're like Xbox Ones for this game, right? I mean, we played Battlefront together, and dude, yes, clan.
We need
gaming
a
clan.
bell that says that like that. This in a
Gaming
deep voice.
clan,
Oh.
yes, gaming clan. Gaming
There we
clan.
go.
Yes, my gaming clan. A lot of them are because that's how I started, man. My clan started on Battlefront 2, and that was 10 years ago. So, I mean, when you think about that, I'm excited for it. So, I mean, there's obviously other games I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be playing Halo and Tomb Raider. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think about Fable Legends? I don't think that's releasing this year.
That's what I was wondering. I thought that was supposed to be October 13th. That ain't happening.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like that shit. I don't even understand.
You know what? I think it may be because.
I heard a rumor that they're waiting for the whole new UI to be.
Yeah, I think it's because of the Windows 10.
Yeah.
Windows 10 DXL goes together. Whatever. I think it's because of this problems with the OS.
Have you played it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to talk about it now.
Motherfucker's gorgeous.
I think it looks beautiful.
How long I've been saying that shit for? Like ever? Told you they got that.
Here's the thing: the game that everybody's playing, the invite, that's not the game. I mean, that's the multiplayer part. But there's a whole
There's a bunch of modes on there.
Like you can play it offline. Like that's the main thing they're player because it's new. They're trying to make that like a MOBA type multiplayer. You know what I'm saying? But the actual content and meat of that game it's an RPG. You can either play it by yourself offline, or you can play it with 3 friends because you always have 3 companions with you. So, I mean, it's sort of like Dragon Age in that way, where you always have the companions with you. So, but the difference is people can play as them or not. You know what I mean? So I think that that game's going to surprise a lot of people with the quality when they actually get the chance. People that cast that game off need to look at other games. What is that? That Neverwinter has like over 2 million Xbox One users on it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that those games obviously have an appeal. And same thing with that game like Smite. These games like it's offering some people variety, and I like what they're doing with that, and I'm hoping that the game is good.
Hey, Mooch, send me that picture of all of us that you put on as your thumbnail.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, send it to me like right now.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. That's all I want to say.
That's all I got to say.
Why don't you tell us about that
And the
break?
Xbox is a beast. It's a beast.
Hey, Tim Dog.
What's
Tim
up?
Dog, I wanted to get your thoughts on this. Microsoft did a 10 reasons to buy an Xbox One this holiday, and they used basically your little artwork daily.
Did they really?
Nice.
You didn't see that?
Oh, what the
The ad campaign, dude. It's a video, and
well, actually, I didn't see it. No.
yeah. Oh my god, dude. Mooch, you saw it, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
It's basically Tim Dog's thing. Yeah.
Tim, if you look, well, you're not gonna be able to see it now. It was days ago. I actually wrote to you and copied it to you and said, Tim, they took your idea. Yeah, it's yours, Tim. They did a it's a 2-minute thing with the same green background with white lettering, and it's the 10 things that you had around in a circle, but now it's animated, so it was just moving and telling you a little description of each. But I was like, holy shit, this is what we've been saying. And Tim, I give you
I
credit
do
for it.
remember that. Yeah.
You know what you should do, Tim Dog? Lawyer up and sue them motherfuckers.
Don't do that
The artwork is from my friend Lewis. He's really, really talented, so expect more of that stuff. But I think he should be in some type of. He should be working with somebody.
Yeah.
Who should he be working for, bro?
Yeah. What kind of talent do he have?
Yeah.
I guess Twitter.
He's really talented. What kind of talents he got? What is he talking about?
I didn't think about that. That's why you weren't the only one who said that. Was that the day? I was sick last week. See, I went to the Windows. I was fucked up last week. I went to that Windows.
It was Thursday.
Yeah, I was sick, and then I missed work, and I was just all. Yeah, I remember you hitting me up, but I didn't put that together. But you're right. It's kind of strange that it kind of is similar.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a rare minute of fucking silence in between there. Next gen, why aren't you jumping in there talking? Tell us why something is and something isn't. What do you guys think about this Latin America thing, right? Xbox One out on PS4 in Latin America.
Good.
Look, apparently that's
I also heard
up and coming.
I also heard Brazil had their game show. Shout out to what's the dude's name? I don't want to get it wrong because he always inboxes me and tell me.
In Brazil.
Well, I mean, that's good. It's nice to see Microsoft take over a large market like that. That's nothing to belittle. We always talk about the European market and the Asian market.
And Microsoft was there. He told me Microsoft was there.
The 360 last generation had about 85% of the 85% of the market. But what it is that Microsoft has a plant. They have a plant down there in Brazil, so they're able to sell it cheaper.
Phil went to Brazil. Phil went to Brazil.
Yeah, he did go to Brazil. Pitbull family. That's his name. Pitbull family. Shout out to Pitbull family.
Wait, hold on one second. Hey, crap, who the fuck is this guy tweeting us? He sent us his ass. Like, who the fuck?
Dude, I had to block him, dude. This is what he says to me, right? He goes, you guys are the only ones. Yeah, he goes, you guys are the only ones talking about the console war. Grow up, right?
Fucking dude, hold on, man. That's weird, man.
And so he calls us childish, right? And then he goes on and shows this is a picture of his ass. Hey, you guys that don't believe this shit, right? I've been wanting to say.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna have to do a reveal all of these weirdos, man.
Let me just say this real quick, okay?
Let me put that thing together for real. It's gonna be classic.
What we do is entertainment, folks. We joke around. We talk about video games. It's fun. If you got to sit there and put a mop on your head and do weird shit like that, or go create fake accounts of us, or try to slander us or create blogs of one of us.
He's like 40 years old.
You guys
rusty booty in terms, man. Good night.
You guys really need to get a life.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, I just looked at my phone now. here's your podcast, and he's fucking naked from the waist below. Like, what the fuck is up with this dude?
This weirdo stuff,
It's
man. I'm gonna tell you, some of y'all PlayStation dudes are some freaks.
The ponies come out at night.
Not all of y'all, but dang, y'all got a good sprinkle of them over there, boy. That's just messing it up for all y'all.
Yeah, the ponies come out at night. Motherfuckers are freaks. Jesus.
So seriously, like next gen, like all of us, right? They act like this is all we do, right? Like they act like, okay, like do you seriously go?
Oh, hello.
Hello, Rap, you there?
Rap took.
Somebody don't choke him. That rusty booty don't get him.
Go bang bang.
I got hit with one of those Star Wars speakers.
Yeah,
with
you
that
know what happened?
His shit just knocked his ass out.
Hey, people mistake. They mistake what we do, like for entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
You in now? Hello?
Okay, well, it's not going to be for long because I got a terrible now. I'm just checking it.
You got a what?
A what?
Something with his internet.
My ping.
You're dingling? What the fuck is crap?
My internet.
I'm not gonna be here long.
Hey, he done looked at that picture, bro. And done froze his internet up, boy.
Hey, you know, crap, I'm not gonna be here that long. My dingling. What?
Once again, the albino rhino strikes again. But you know, like a lot of people do take this shit to heart. But you know, just think about it. You know, gamers, we're a unique bunch, and people root for these consoles and games like they're their favorite baseball or basketball team. And you should look. I mean, if anything, I think sports fans could be more fanatic. Like how they beat that motherfucker to death at the 49ers game.
You want to talk about?
Hey man, them 49er fans was rowdy.
Yo, watch this Mets game. Watch this Mets LA game in New York on Monday. Watch
tomorrow's
about
game.
fanatics. You talk about
hey, I'm telling you, somebody's gonna get paws put on them.
Everybody's bringing AA batteries.
Take shit
Be throwing
Yeah,
shit
exactly.
in the stands.
You know what? Watch.
Too seriously.
Yeah,
Too seriously.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Is that all we
You
got?
know what? It's that guy who says that nobody's talking about console wars. I got this for him right here.
Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
Hey man, that is cut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're at like an hour and a half, dude.
Yeah,
so
we are. Yeah. That's all we got.
Yo, today was a good show today, man.
It really was.
I feel much better, man. I cursed Phil ass out, man.
Hey, welcome. If you guys watch the playback, it's the next gen show featuring a little bit of everybody else.
Next gen was going in, boy. That boy was everywhere. He was hot, like,
hey, listen, we talking about Phil, and he gonna start talking about the ecosystem. Fuck that ecosystem. He said the Xbox can't beat the PlayStation 4. The fuck's up with this guy? Fuck the
Hey man, next gen was going in, boy. I was like, man, I said, please, somebody grab them pills. Give him a couple of them. He need to calm down.
God damn. Ecosystem. What the fuck is wrong with Phil? Hey, I want to know some real shit before we get out of here. I wonder if Phil got in trouble. You think he set his ass down though?
I don't know.
I doubt it.
I mean, he had like, that's like, come on, everybody.
That's water under the bridge, bro. Ain't nobody thinking
that shit went everywhere. Like that shit went everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, everything he said.
We talking about a $1 billion.
Everything he say. You know, even when he was on the Tick podcast, that little stuff he was saying on there got blown out of proportion.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, anything he say, man, it's going to get blown out of proportion.
Everything that you said, I said, you know, even or DirectX 12 was not going to do anything for the Xbox One. I get it, but that right there, throwing it down, that went everywhere. You know, we're talking about $1 billion investment. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, we got shareholders. We spent billions of dollars. To me, you can't beat the competition. What's wrong with you? You know, they probably, I mean, they might have set his ass down on that one, but it is what it is, man.
Hey, man, we getting out of here kind of early. I kind of like the 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it is.
You know what's funny? Listen, I know that I'm the one that requested it today, but like, I think 7 o'clock's a good start time.
Hey, yeah, Princess Mooch over there. Hey,
Yeah.
hey guys,
Hey,
I'm
look.
gonna get out of my
Wait a
limo.
minute, I gotta get out my limo and
I'm
crawl
gonna get
in
out of
here.
my limo.
Hey,
Go
we
to
ain't
my
listen,
mansion.
Showstopper, Tim, Z, we don't got the conveniences that Craps got to go back there, scratch his nuts, put his feet up, and not have to worry about anything. Put his left hand in the Cheetos and the right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I got a wifey and I got the kids screaming and shit in the house.
The kids shitting in the house, huh?
Just screaming and shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's it.
They do that too, boy.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do.
He's like, guys, can we go at 7 o'clock today? We're
7 o'clock today,
gonna
please.
watch the Giants game.
I got the
Giant G-Man represent New York all day. And then I got my Mets tomorrow. Matt Harvey, Dark Knight. Tune in.
Yeah. Before I get out, I just want to give a shout out again to Pitbull family and my boy from Pop Off Gaming, man, LaShawn Pace, man. Go check out his channel. He's on YouTube. It's Pop Off Gaming. And that's all I got, man. Anybody
We doing shout outs now? Did he like pay you for that?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Phil Spencer.
I do that just all off of the strength of the love.
Yeah, I like to give a guy a shout out to Phil Spencer for fucking up the console race, for single handedly fucking fucking up the Xbox for a chance of winning this holiday season. That cornpit cocksucker, he destroyed the Xbox brick by brick.
He's doing a great job, man. He said one thing that was kind of wrong, but
Yeah, no, honestly,
You know what? I'm gonna be honest.
honestly, at the end of the day, Phil's great for Xbox, but
He is.
he just has to be a little smarter with things he says.
Yeah.
But hey, listen, let me say this. Hey,
they
Tim, and this is coming from a black man. I would rather fucking Phil drop the N-word than did what he said.
Oh, no.
No. Listen, man, he didn't drop the N-bomb.
Man,
drop the N-bomb. All would have been forgiven.
That's great.
You know what? I'm gonna call you Bill Bixby, man, because you.
Hey, listen, man.
I'm telling you,
Call me
you a
Uncle
dang
Ruckus.
on.
Call me Uncle
You
Ruckus.
get fired.
Fuck that. He could have dropped the N-bomb. I'd have went to bat for him, you know what I mean? And fine. But this shit right here, I don't know. It's gonna take a while for me to forgive him, man. But it is what it is.
Okay, it is what it
Guys,
is.
next week.
He's gonna be all right.
Mooch's
But that's
channel
all
next
we
week.
got, man. We're gonna get on out of here, man.
Right now.
That's all we got, man. We out of here, y'all. I was waiting for next gen to say bang bang.
Bang, bang.
I'll say it.
Bang.
All right, y'all. Peace.